Attacker's life points direct. Look, don't make Yu-Gi-Oh jokes because I know all of them, okay? And I will not stop telling them once I start. That is not a road that you want to go down. Not one bit. Alright, this is a fine hand fighting Rathalos. Rathalos is the same deal as Ryu because they're both red decks. They're both about doing direct damage. I swapped again by accident. Fuck. Also, this hand is not good. Because we got a lot of that's an expensive card, that's an expensive card, and these two cards are expensive destruction. Because these two, like normally when you destroy something in this game with a card, it has stipulations, like it can't destroy something which has too many attack points, or it can't destroy it because it's too high of a level, or whatever. This one is quite expensive because it will destroy it, no questions asked. It doesn't give a fuck what your card is about, it will kill it. Which is why it's 6 mana. And I have 2 of them in my hand right now, which is bad news, because that's choking my hand a little bit. But we got our friend the Tyrant back and he can block this, so we're fine. And we got Pyron down the bottom, who we will summon out once we get 8 mana, if that's alright. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it just has flight on it. Flight means that because it says floating there on its slot, what it means is that it will actually, when it gets to my side, when the bar gets to my side of the screen, it will attack me directly and go over my monster. My monster has to attack it to kill it, if that makes sense. I'm actually going to kill this wholesale. I'm going to spend the mana. I don't like it. It's bothering me. That's why we want to save these cards, because they're so expensive. Alright, so he just gave shield and some attack power to that, and we can't kill that easily. So what are we going to do? Oh! Let's bring it... Never mind, he's dead. I was going to say we'll bring our Chunky Boy back from the graveyard, but he's dead. So never mind. Alright. Next! Alright, we're almost out of E rank. So we go E, D, C, B, A champion is what we're trying to get to.
You'll make a nice test subject. Come at me.
I'm gonna say no, I'm gonna swap all. I don't like that hand. I swapped all on purpose this time. We're okay. We're okay. Alright. We're gonna wait to build some mana here because our hand is quite expensive. That's the big weakness of this deck, is that generally the way that this deck loses is if they manage to overwhelm me and I'm trying to summon stuff out, because my stuff is so expensive, it takes a long time to get it out. So generally, if they manage to smother me, I'm in trouble. There's another flyer up top there. Oh, this is a fun card. Watch this. Oh, hang on. This here, the T002 Tyrant. As you saw there, when it died, when that card dies, it kills any card in the field that has 1 attack. Okay, that fly's starting to bother me, so I'm going to destroy it. What does she do? Why don't she just attacks? That's fine. There's something that was doing damage to my cards. I couldn't see what it was. So once again, this guy's just tearing through anything that he comes across because he does so much damage. He finally dies, and guess what? Hope you liked him because he's back.
Preparations complete.
Now this is the guy that died before. Now this is what's interesting. This guy had 4-1 health before. But as you can see, he's got an ability on him called Revenge. And what Revenge means is that when he dies, he doesn't go to the graveyard. He goes back to the deck instead. And when he goes back to the deck, he goes back in with a lot more health. So I have to wait to draw him again. Oh no, if only there was some way I could bring something back to the field from the graveyard.
Behold.
When he goes back to the deck, I have to wait to draw him again, but when I draw him, he has a lot more health. Let's kill her, I don't like her.
Your struggles are futile.
This guy's actually putting in probably the best fight we've seen so far, but that's not saying much. So the idea of putting a revenge deck, putting revenge cards in a deck that relies on the graveyard is pretty sneaky, because you'd say, why would you put cards that don't go into the graveyard into your deck, right? Why? That doesn't make sense. If your whole deck is about taking stuff out of the graveyard, why are you putting in cards that don't go to the graveyard? And the answer to that is because I only want specific cards to go to the graveyard. I only want the big chunky boys to go to the graveyard. I want the little guys, like that dude who only has 4 attack, to go back into the deck. So that way when I summon something randomly from the graveyard, the little guys aren't in there, the big guys are in there. And that is the difference. Does that make sense? If I'm not making sense on any of this stuff, tell me and I'll explain it better. Yeah, it's a little thing that I call curating the graveyard. I'm actually curating what goes in there and what goes out of there. Oh no, we're fine on that. We got 18 rewards here. Let's just claim all of those. And what missions have we got? Let's just we can reroll that because we don't play green decks. Achievements, we can claim all those. Thank you. And we're good. Made sense? Cool. Is any color deck higher tier than others, or is it about like how you like to play? Yes, it's about how you like to play. Because each deck has a different ability, and different colors have different effects associated with them. Like, green is about buffing the health of cards, right? Buffing the health and buffing the attack, but mostly about buffing the health. And black decks don't have any cards that can really do that. If you play a black deck, it's very hard to buff the health of your card. And if you do have to buff the health of your card, you have to play a lot of health to do it. Alright, now this is the newest hero that just got added. This is Zero. And he's playing cards straight away. Alright, he just played a card which increases the rate that he builds mana at, which is fine. There's nothing I can do about that, so we'll just okay that. If this guy's playing meta, he might be a challenge. We'll see. Because at the moment, since Zero came out, Zero is the hot new shit. He is the big deck that everyone's using right now. It was Chun-Li last season, but Chun-Li got nerfed.
Now I've got you.
That's fine. I'm gonna throw out one of the small tyrants as bait. I'm gonna see what he does. This is what I call just like baiting things, just to see what his response is. Okay, he's an idiot. Oh no, wait, no, he's not an idiot.
I'm gonna blow you away.
Not that it matters. We're gonna kill that. So purple decks have an ability called Resonate, which is every time they play a spell card, the stats of their other cards improve. So we want to kill the card, which is giving Resonate to other cards, which is the one that I just killed. Yeah, he's playing on meta. This is a meta deck. This might be a challenge. I just had to play a lot of mana to kill that card. See, now I'm at a disadvantage here because he's got a card in the field and I've got a lot of cards in my hand that are expensive. And I have to wait to get the mana to play them effectively.
Time to finish this.
Alright, I'm gonna wipe the field.
I'm gonna blow you away.
I'm just gonna wipe his field, fuck it. This will wipe his field and bring one of his cards back, but there's not much I can do about that. He's playing too many annoying cards. Yeah, he brought back one of the cards, which is annoying, but I can kill it again. We might be looking at a fellow smurf here.
Preparations, your struggles are futile.
Die again. Now he's boosting his mana production again. So this is a challenge because he's playing a net deck. And he knows how to use it. So this we could be looking at our first loss here. We'll see how this goes. Because at the moment, I am very mana starved. I have nothing on the field. I have nothing in the graveyard that I can bring back. I have to put something on the field and get it in the graveyard before it can come back. What's he playing? Yeah, he's playing... Also, his hero's ability will do massive damage to any card that I play. So we'll have to play it smart and play one of these things, because if these things get destroyed, they bring a bigger card back. So we're going to throw out one of these. Don't mind. What's he doing? Okay, that's nothing. We don't have to worry about that right now. I'll bring that. Now he's using his hero ability because he's stupid. Thanks for that, buddy. I appreciate it. Now I can play my hero ability and not worry about him destroying anything. He might have just made a big mistake there. He should not have played his ability just then.
Time to finish this. I'm gonna blow you away.
I'm going to destroy my own card to get health back and make him bigger. Can he negate it? He might be able to negate it. No, he can't negate it. Okay, we're good.
I'm not done yet.
He's playing his ability again.
Playtime's over.
Let's bring my other guys back in.
Stand against a god.
This is a challenge. This is not an easy win here. We're setting up the graveyard to fill up our graveyard.
Playtime's over.
Alright, let's see what happens here. Alright, we got rid of this big stick, which is good.
Time to finish this. I'm gonna blow you away.
Let's bring something back in. Let's not actually. I'll hang on to that. I'll drop this the last second. Alright, kill this thing. He tried to activate his ability and it's too late. He wasted it. Nice, let's go.
Behold.
Bring the big shit out. Let's push. Push! I can't destroy anything. Let's nuke his field. This will bring his field down to the same number of monsters that mine has. That bird is fucking annoying me. I can't get rid of it.
Is that all you have?
I'm not done yet.
Is that all you have?
I'm not done yet. Time to finish this. I'm gonna blow you away.
He's running out of cards too. He only has 3 cards left in his deck.
Your struggles are futile. Your struggles are futile.
Let's bring another card back.
Now I've got you.
You think you can stand against a god?
This is gonna be close.
Preparations confirmed. You're eager.
Alright, it all comes down to this. I'm gonna activate my ability. If it does not land in the middle slot, I'm dead. I'm gonna lose if it does not land in the middle slot.
Behold.
There we go. What's it gonna be? Come on! No, we're dead. Alright, he wins. Yeah, as in that deck. First loss.
Nothing but a fluke. Next time, worm, you'll pay.
Oof. Did not get that bird. Every time he played a spell card, that bird was doing damage to my monsters, and I could not get a spell to destroy it.
I'll give you 5 minutes. Make them count.
Yeah, first loss. It was going to happen eventually. This hand is fine. We'll keep this hand. Alright, let's build our mana up. We'll throw Tyrant in the block. Generally, you want to throw Tyrant in against cards that can actually destroy it, so it'll bring out the larger version of it. He's playing a flyer again, which is annoying. I do not have anything in my hand that can destroy flyers right now very easily, so I'm going to use this to kill it. Let's bring our Tyrant back. We have 3 mana.
You think you can stand against a god?
That does direct damage to me, it doesn't matter. Now our Tyrant's back, just ready to die again so he can become bigger and stronger. This is the ideal situation that we want, where I'm just sitting here building mana while my monsters do all the work. Done. Ideal situation. Alright, let's build our win streak back up again. I'm a little bit salty about that, losing that match early in the ranks. No, we're good. Yeah, well, I mean, these are supposed to be easy matches. That was a guy. That guy with the purple deck was a fellow smurf. Now this is another purple deck.
Don't worry.
Generally, when you play against purple decks, you want to have a lot of destruction. So this hand has no destruction in it, so we're swapping it out. This hand still has no destruction in it, which is very disappointing. Actually, this is destructive, but it's very weak. The problem with purple decks, especially Morrigan decks, is that they will steal cards from you. They will actually take them from you on the field. But they can only do that if they have a card which costs 4 mana. That's the trick. So you have to be careful for when Morrigan is playing cards that cost 4 mana. These only cost 3 mana, so I'm okay with that. We can kill that too with this.
Sorry, you're eager to play.
What does it do? Oh, Resonate just gains 1 HP. So I'm just wary of whenever she plays 4-cost cards. Because this deck relies on playing really big, strong monsters. So if she's stealing them from me, that tends to upset me.
You're eager to play.
Destroying that again, so I don't like it. Also, I'm just trying. We have a lot of spell cards in our hand. We only have 1 monster in my hand right now. So I'm trying to get rid of cards so I can get more monsters in my hand. But I'll play this dude anyway. Now we have all spell cards in my hand, which is a bad place to be. I don't like it when I only have spell cards in my hand, because this deck tends to fail horribly when it happens. So I'm trying to get rid of spell cards right now.
You think you can stand against a god?
That's an instruction card. That's fine. He's cast Halt on my card, which means I'll stop attacking for 5 seconds. That's fine. You can do that. Alright. Just waiting to build mana so we can play this guy. He's playing a lot of flyers.
Is that all you have?
That's got flight, so I'm still going to take damage here.
Operations complete.
This is where I don't like to be because there's nothing in my graveyard right now. There's nothing in my graveyard, which means there's nothing I can bring back.
Is that all you have?
Playing rough.
That is not a good place to be with this deck. Okay, we kill Morrigan. Now Lilith's back. He's playing a lot of flies.
All you have.
Playing rough.
This card brings the monster back from the graveyard. It's going to bring back the big stick that just died.
Naughty, naughty.
That's fine. You can reduce that. Doesn't matter. We still have nothing in our graveyard now because I brought back the only thing that was in my graveyard. But we're in a good position on the field, so I'm not too worried. What does that do? Nothing. You never want to play cards that have no effect. You want your cards to be able to do something. Yep, he's done.
Seems you aren't worthy after all.
Okay. How are we doing through D rank right now? You do get a win streak bonus after you win 3 matches in a row, I think. That only lasts up to get to champion rank. Once you get champion rank, you stop getting win streak bonuses, which kind of sucks. Mega Man's popular today.
Is fighting the only answer?
Now he's playing Heart Tank as his ability, because when you pick a hero, you can pick different abilities for them. You get a choice of 3. This hand's fine, we'll keep this. Heart Tank's a little bit different. Heart Tank will just straight up boost the health, I think, doesn't it? Yeah, it grants plus 7 HP to a friendly unit. So it just makes things hard to kill effectively. But that's why we have cards that destroy things without worrying about the HP. What does that do? Gains 2 HP. Alright, have some HP. Kill that. This is better, because now we can send things to the graveyard. It's a really solid deck that I've built, but like any deck in a card game, it has weaknesses.
So much power.
I'm going to destroy that. You can do that, you're wasting your time. I'm going to send things to the graveyard instead. I do like the rallies you get going back and forth when you're playing spell cards. Because it halts everything on the field and just lets you play spell cards back and forth. And what happens is that when the cards are played in a chain, so the chain goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? You play 1 card, 2 card, 3, 4 card, 4 card, whatever. Once the chain finishes and there's nothing else to be played, the chain resolves in reverse. So the last card to be played is the first card to resolve.
Is that all you have?
Critical damage sustained.
So that's something to keep in mind when basically you're trying to counter each other. Because you won't see that right now because we're too low level. But once we get higher level, you'll start seeing chains where we're actually countering each other within the chain. Which is quite interesting. And a lot of fun too. Alright. I'm going to hover this here so that when he plays something, I can destroy it. So I'm going to wait till the last second to destroy this. Boom.
Preparations complete. Your struggles are futile.
His card has a shield on it, but the shield doesn't matter when it gets destroyed. The shield's only there to protect it from hits. That's fine, you're gonna die. That's gonna die, then he's gonna die. That dies. Oh, we got a card down in time. Nice. I did not think he'd be able to do that. Doesn't matter, he died from the other card.
Seems you aren't worthy after all.
Woo! Tearing it up.